Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? Oh, I lifted up my monitor a little bit. But if it goes down, I'm not gonna put it all the way down. It's got a lot of motion on it. I love it. It's really awesome monitor. Kind of like 250 bucks. I just realized though, if I'm gonna have my TV behind it, being able to raise it I might not like it. How low I wanted to have the TV before, being able to raise this might be an issue, especially like with how far forward the TV is going to end up being. You chill out, Josh. You just got a bunch of food. Never satisfied. So my back's bugging me a little bit, but I should be fine to sit down. It's mostly bugging me standing up. Sucks. I went to the post office. I got that delivery that I said I had a notice for the instant that the truck left. They did drop off the notice for it in the mailbox, but I didn't even look. I just saw that it was at the post office, and yeah, once it's at the post office, you can use the app. I was saying like, oh, you should be able to use the app. Stupid old me. I probably used the app before and totally forgot about it. So yeah, I'm gonna sit down before my back starts hurting too much. But I got the PlayStation ready to go. I know I said I was gonna come back. I know I said I was gonna come back with some Borderlands 3, but I saw a clip of someone doing like really awesome, and they showed off that area in I don't even know what it's called. It's like that huge tower, and there's like sort of like building-ish tunnels like all around it on three sides. And it used to be a bare spot, and like right next to it is that top of that staircase that goes down. You go down and then come out on that area. I can't remember what that area is called either, but it's on the west, southwest, mostly on the west area, like slightly south of that, just like straight to the west of the center of the map. But yeah, like if you use Octane, you can, if you're near the top, you can actually jump to the top of the walls, and there's just like an opening at the top. You can actually like skydive into there. And the Octane guy, he did a really awesome move. Like he jumped up on the wall, and I think he knocked one person down with a shotgun, hopped down, took out the second one, then pulled out an R99, took out the third one. Pretty, pretty awesome. So I like Octane. Octane's one of my favorite. I like Octane. It's not my most like. I'd probably go Pathfinder more often than Octane, but I like Octane. I might even like Octane more now because of the Pathfinder buff. I like both of them because they're good at moving around quickly. Like a lot of the time, I like to scout areas and like try and find good loot. And a lot of time, it's like I'm alone and my squad's like on the other side of the map, and I run into squads of three. So a lot of the time, I need to run away, and I need to be able to get away from the other squad and actually like put some ground between us. So that's why I like this class. And then I like Loba because then I don't really need to push so far to find loot sometimes because Loba can find like the best loot really fast. And normally your squad is more likely to follow you if you push for loot. They'll be like, "Oh, you're just gonna do like probably do a black market. Let's follow." That's exactly what I do. I do push as many black markets as possible. I get really frustrated when like people choose Loba before me. Like better do a good job, and then they go and like we land right next to the ultimate tower thingy, charge tower, and the Loba character could even be like, "Okay, yeah, let's land there," and then, like they go grab um supply bins like right next to it when like I was lifeline, so it was still not too bad me charging it. But other times like I'll go and there'll be like a Loba, and like I won't have a class that really matters to get your ultimate right away. Like I might be like Octane or something. So or Mirage. It's like I don't need to use my ultimate right away. Like there's no squads nearby. But you could have used the charge tower a little bit. Okay, so. Make it nice and cozy in here. It does look dark, but it's actually a bit brighter than it appears. Or maybe my eyes are just really good at seeing in the dark. A vampire. No. So, yeah, here we go. We got the one regular viewer showing up on Twitch on left here. Sorry, I can't do a circle around it. There you go. I don't know why the chat isn't updating. Let's just double check, see what. I'm not gonna hop into mod view. I just want to see. Yeah, we got a viewer. I think it might be a bot. So stay tuned. I will hop into the round in like a minute. I'm gonna grab a drink. Having some bowel issues. I might just fast. Like I think it's all the junk and chocolate I eat. Slash, I think it might be this apartment because I remember reading somewhere that mold. If you're inhaling mold spores, your body tends to get rid of them through your bowels. So, like, if you find yourself pooping a little more often. And yesterday, I went over to my parents, did laundry. We had some meatloaf and stuff, and like, I felt fine. As soon as I walked in the door, it's like a minute or two later, it's like I have to go to the washroom, and like the day is just like nonstop. Like I've gone like maybe sorry, it's gross stuff to talk about, but maybe like 4 times already. It's only like 5 things. I have to go. If I get any more urges, I'm try and ignore them. Go away. Kind of rough on my body parts. Let's not get into too much detail. Maybe I should get a bidet. Or do what, not like make fun of them or anything. They seem to actually know where it's at. Muslims apparently, I don't know what it's called. They carry something like it's almost like a water bottle or ooh, shit. We get so thanks for the follow, but I'm not. I don't just. I'm not sorry. I'm not into the follow for follow thing. I'm not a huge watcher of YouTube or Twitch. I'm not a huge watcher of Let's Plays. If I'd rather just play the game, no offense. Then yeah, so if you like my content, thanks, but you don't have to tell me and ask me to. But if anyone else wants to chat, I'll give you a shout out. It's right there on the stream, showing up on the thing. BBK jump. I don't know if that bracket's supposed to be there. I thought you said like code. I was like, what? Like you're gonna give me a code here? I thought you were like a bot at first, but that's supposed to be could obviously. Not to make fun of you. Anyone can tell what you're trying to say. But yeah, so like back to the gross health thing. Sorry, I'll wrap it up. Sorry. Muslims carry like a thing. I don't know if it's like a water bottle or more like I don't know if it looks like sort of like what you'd water flowers with, but like instead of like spraying everywhere at the end, it's like a straight stream. And apparently, like it's a little portable bidet, and like they don't like to use toilet paper. And like I've read posts, like comments or stuff about it, like comments in a post about it. I think a Muslim was just like, it's like couldn't understand why we use paper. It's like what's it called? The hernia? No, hernia is in the stomach. Hemorrhoids. It's like you can give yourself hemorrhoids. It's just like rubbing like raw paper on your tender spot. I'm not making fun of them. I'm actually saying like maybe if I was Muslim and I had this like dietary problem right now, it wouldn't be an issue. But it's a little painful. So I'm gonna like start fasting and just go on a liquid diet, drink the normal liquid they do. I don't know, maybe I'll have a tiny bit of like solid food, but my body just needs a break. I eat too much junk all. This lemonade's really good. So good I don't need to eat something. Okay. So I should have 6 more games to play for my daily challenges, I think. Oh, I might take some painkillers. I don't know if it was like me exerting myself yesterday when I removed the mount, but my back's been hurting me a little bit more today than it has been lately, than it was yesterday. Yeah, my moving day is coming up soon. It's 25th. My big day Monday or is it Tuesday? Tuesday. Uh, Tomorrow will be 2 weeks, so I gotta start organizing. Like I got a lot of stuff organized already. Threw out a lot of junk, which will make it easier to pack, move. Thinking, oh yeah, definitely next weekend I will have to get instead of boxes. I like to use rubber. My parents had like a crap ton of Rubbermaid bins because we used to have a lot of junk, and a lot of it was like toys I wish they didn't throw out without asking. That's what happens. So yeah, my favorite, most of my favorite childhood things. Yeah, so what we have, the good thing is, I guess, we have like 15 giant Rubbermaid, like when I say giant, like a normal big size, actually the same big size Rubbermaid bins that well, maybe slightly bigger, Rubbermaid bins, the gross ones that they used at the merchant, where they might even still be using them to hold fries, chicken wings and stuff, even though, like, when I started there in 20, I think it was 2016 or 15 or maybe 16. I don't know. Like a week after I started, they got a health inspection. They got dinged for using these Rubbermaid totes to store food because they're not food safe. Like plastic isn't meant for storing food. I think it like seeps chemicals and stuff. But yeah, that kind of Rubbermaid. And we got a crap ton of them because we used to store all our stuff, and yeah, and I don't know, maybe I did say okay to some of it, but yeah, I shouldn't throw my parents under the bus. I remember kind of foggy. Like I probably did say okay. So I know there are some things that I didn't say okay to that mysteriously disappeared. Fortunately, sometimes my parents just forget about me. Like we had two dogs in the family. We actually had more, but like when I was by the time me and my sister got older and like I could actually remember, like we had a dog and a cat when I was a baby, but both me and my sister had allergy issues. Me more than my sister. It's funny because as I grew up, mine sort of disappeared, and I don't know if hers got worse. But she did the cats. I don't think dogs bother her, which is awesome. Dogs better. No offense, Jasper. But yeah, like my parents like to forget about me sometimes. Like it was okay the first. It's sad because both their dogs got cancer, and we had to put them down. We couldn't really afford to give them chemotherapy and stuff. Not even work. But I think the first, our first dog when we had to put her down, I think I got to say goodbye. But the second one, like I didn't get to say goodbye to him, and like they didn't even like tell me when it was or like anything. It's just like, oh yeah, he was put down like earlier today or yesterday. It's like I was so fucking mad, so fucking thoughtless. But I hope it's not malicious, but I think it's just absent-minded. My sister got to say goodbye. I'm pretty sure she did, and kind of she has a little bit of responsibility too. She's been like, shouldn't Justin have to say goodbye? Oh well, that makes me sad. But anyways, yeah, I got all those totes that I wish we maybe had less empty ones. And it could be like not as like I could be sort of overreacting or not make could be more reasonable than I'm making it sound because like I don't know like this is just like my memory of like the toys like things that I love the most. Oh, sorry, toys that I love the most. I didn't like love toys more than anything. Never like super materialistic. I never really put people ahead of, even though you know you get upset. Your kid, you love your toys and shit, and get mad at your friends who like break them and stuff. Once you get older, obviously, you're like, oh well, the feeling was always there, but like once you get older, you understand, like, oh, you really appreciate your friends, and they're more long term than toys, and which can be replaced, yada yada yada. My dad's kind of super materialistic and cold and unemotional, so it really bothered me. So I was trying to not be like that. Trying to think if there are any toys that I really wish I still had, like any more than the others. I did have a teddy bear, and this has nothing to do with like my parents or my sister. Well, my sister had nothing to do with toys. I think if she got to say goodbye to her second dog, kind of like dick move. So, for three of them to say goodbye, and you know, but my teddy bear, my favorite teddy bear, I lent it to my first girlfriend, and she never gave it back. We spoke after like we broke up. Like I wanted to get back together with her. She's like, no. Like we were like friends and stuff, dating other people, and then she used me. That's so much drama. I wish my life. I feel like my life was like too eventful and shitty. My life was more normal, less drama. What's normal, anyways? Like who knows what's average? My life could be relatively good compared to the average amount of drama in people's lives. Anyways, it's time for some of so I have to do anything tomorrow. Right, tonight, oh, it's almost 6, so probably wrap this stream up sometime before 8 because I don't want to go drop off from shopping cart for the close day, especially if I'm going to be having to look for that. And I don't know when Food Basics closes. That's 5:41. Probably play for like an hour. And also, no offense to DNX Jump Out Man in chat. He capitalized almost every word. Like, he didn't capitalize if you make my day, thanks. But, like, he capitalized I followed Coach. It's like, I don't know, some people think I'm stupid. But capitalize everything or capitalize random words. No offense, like, we shouldn't feel too bad because the president of the United States does it too. Like, capitalizes random words. Code thing though, that really threw me off. Like I quickly read that and wasn't actually properly reading what you wrote and initially thought you were bots. saying like you're giving me some like code or something. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be with Minecraft painkillers and I don't need to fill up this match. And then away we go. I'll hop in the queue in like 1 to 2 minutes, maybe more. And I know I said like 1 to 2 minutes earlier when I had to hop away for a bit. I had to get back in like 5 minutes. So I always try to give my best estimates, but sometimes my estimates are horrible. Yeah. Oh, one more thing actually. So I just want to like do a little rant that like pop in a comment section saying you followed, hoping for a follow back. The whole follow for follow thing, and like that happens a lot. Like it's all over the place. Some people might just keep doing it and be successful and get up to the point where like you have a decent number of subscribers and like be verified or be a partner or whatever. Um, if it does like help you make a little bit of money off of streaming and whatnot, that's great. But like for the most part, I'm pretty sure like it's just like people trying to make it big. But I don't think you don't make it big with the follow for follow. I'm sorry. You got to make it big with just like getting lucky or working really hard to make some awesome content. Like I know I don't try really hard. It's just sort of like a laid back, casual streaming thing for me. Um, but yeah, so that's my advice to you. Like, if I wanted to check out channels, I would, but I mostly, unfortunately, my health isn't the greatest, so I spend a lot of time laying down and sleeping. So there's like lots of things I would love to do, and unfortunately, I don't have the energy to do them. I'm just gonna pull the mic closer here, actually. So I don't know. It's not to be like to say your channel or channels like my own channel are boring. It's just they're not for me. I'm not really. And it's like going for like it's this exact same thing with like sports, like hockey and baseball. Like it's okay to watch, but like I just like get bored. I'd like instantly like go for my phone and like look for something else to do. Unless if like I'm at a stadium, then it sort of feels a little bit more exciting if you're there at a live game. But for sports, just like video games, I would much rather play than watch. I don't want to put on like a live stream and watch like lots of lots of gameplay or like watch like a whole video clip. Like what I do like to watch, like just go through Reddit and see like highlights and short clips and stuff. So maybe if you got something like that, like a channel like that with tons and tons of short highlights and clips and stuff, yeah, maybe I'll check that out. Chances are you got a channel just like me, you stream, put on um you stream, you like upload video. I don't know what, but yeah. Oh, and interesting. I'm sorry, confused because he followed me. This one guy followed me, but he wanted me to subscribe to his YouTube channel. Not that's not like weird or anything. Like I guess lots of people probably watch stuff on Twitch, but only post content on YouTube. I post both thanks to Restream.io. So any content creators out there, streamers, well, obviously it's just for streamers because it's streaming. But yeah, it's a great service. There's like a paid version where you get more features. It doesn't really matter much for Twitch or YouTube, but like Facebook, it's really good because you can stream to pages and you get a lot more control over pages versus where if you like to stream through your profile. But for free, you can stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, just your own profile. But I don't really do that because I think I actually had some people remove me as a friend because like I was streaming all the time and just popping up in their newsfeed. It's kind of hurtful because they didn't have to remove me as a friend. They could have just clicked like hide and like forever and like never see another post of mine unless they go to my profile. But no, they had to unfriend me. Ouch. And like it's 2020. Like you can't really be like, oh, it's too complicated. It's too confusing. Like it's been out forever. Everybody should know by now. You don't unfriend people if they post too much or whatever. Anyways, yeah, like it's like having a friend who like has a hobby that you're like absolutely not interested in, but like if you still like talk to them and hang out and have fun and you have nothing to do with that hobby, like if that hobby bothered you, like and you could just like tell them like, oh, it completely bores me, and they'd be like, oh yeah, sorry about that, and like they have no control. Like it'd be kind of ridiculous to expect the person. Oh my, it's kind of ridiculous to expect the person posting the content to go through like their huge friend list and like be like, oh well, I know this person isn't interested in the stuff, so I'm gonna post to a list that excludes them or something like that. That doesn't make any sense. But it happens. People will unfriend you like that. Like if I knew a guy who liked weird girly stuff like Barbies, and I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm not interested in Barbies. I wouldn't be like, we can't be friends because of that. And I know it's just online, but online's an extension of offline. And it's kind of super integrated in our lives. Like back when Facebook started, you only get an account if you were in university. Now it's everywhere. Like it's behind my Oculus Quest. Like it's fucking weird that I like buy a game for it. That like same game that I just got Creed because it was on sale. I don't want to play it on my PlayStation. PSVR sucks. Sorry, Sony. Really looking forward to playing it on VR if my back ever gets better. But I got it while it was on sale. It was just weird seeing like Facebook as like the business that like charged me in my bank. It's like I think it said Facebook or see it like powered by Facebook like at the bottom of their web page. It's everywhere. So I'm just gonna empty this real quick. I'm just gonna empty it outside. I have to walk or navigate around all my furniture. Get to the bathroom. do this shit, shall we?
Need something? I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I'm ready for this. I am so ready for this. I am extremely ready for this. Are we ready?
Made the right choice this time.
Introducing your champion.
Intelligence is a dying breed, but not today.
I'm the jump master. You're falling for me already. I like this spot. Not a good idea for me. Eyes on the prize. Target over there.
All right, look at this. Look at this.
Hostile over there.
Sending out my decoy.
Setting up shop.
Yeah, now we're talking.
You are coming home with me tonight.
Thermite grenade here.
Let's see what we have over here. I need a weapon. Backpack here. Level 2.
Yeah, I could use that.
I need a shotgun bolt. I need an extended heavy mag.
Body shield here. Level 2. Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Thieves. Light ammo here.
Gotta hop up here. Choke.
Tossing jump drive. Extended light mag here. Level 1.
Over there.
The champion made a poor choice.
Aren't you sweet? Thank you.
You got it.
There's one right here.
Lovely idea. Jump drive in position.
Hostile over there.
Lovely idea.
Something good there.
45 seconds until the ring closes. We've got a hike, and I'm in pumps, so let's go.
Bamboozles for the fools.
Yes.
Target's right in front of me. Shots fired and they're hitting me. All right, frag out.
Throwing jump drive. They're shooting at me.
I downed an enemy.
the treasure.
This is your champion.
Losing isn't fun. That's why I don't do it.
I'm the jump master. Don't worry, I'll take care of you.
I should have known that fighting me is preposterous. It's dumb. I won. Congratulations to me.
Remember, eyes on the prize. I bet we'll find something good here.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring isn't close. Check your map.
Attention. First blood.
First blood already. That's what happens when you get too excited. Extended sniper mag here. Level 2. Don't drive set. Sniper stock here. Level 2. Sniper stock here. Extended snipe barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
I need it. Not much time. Ring's far.
Using jump drive. We've got 30 seconds to be somewhere else if we don't want to get cooked.
Thank you.
Anyone up for some shopping? Don't forget who hooked you up.
Ring's close.
You are coming home with me tonight. Hop up here. Havoc rifle here. I'm shooting up.
Kill leader appointed.
Hold on, I need to heal. I need shields.
Attention. Delivering
you, sweet. Thank you. Recharging shields. Don't mind if I do.
Giving my shields a reach.
They're shooting at me.
I'm spotted. Taking fire. Target over there. Enemy over there.
Optics here. Mid range.
Hostile spotted. Enemy spotted.
Recharging my shields.
Here's a decent salad, and I'll remember your tasty.
I don't know. It's 9 now? It's, huh? Well, maybe they bumped their hours up. I'm not taking, well, I'm not taking any chances there. So, here I got the milk, and I was just thinking about how hard it was to get the mount off, the TV mount off the wall. Just my adapter. Thinking that the wall probably need to flare up. So I'm thinking, like, I have the wrench. I'm thinking, like, if maybe they'll, if I'm lucky, they'll sell the sockets, like, in different sizes at 20 grand. Get the piece. Exactly what I need. I don't need a new wrench. So one I got's pretty good. There's like an extra one. I think that our guy at Zellers, like, I gave me like, it's cool. They're cool bike guys that like guys working bikes. And they like to come by with them. Unfortunately, I bought shitty one. Old crappy mountain bikes. I think no, I think I might have bought one once at least. It wasn't really the greatest brand, but super cheap. Great deal though. So yeah, they're open to 9 now. Wow. No, it's a 7. No, it's a different one. No, it says 9. 16. I'm not gonna tell you in chances, so I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna come back and play what is it, 4 more games. Oh, it's back. I might just look way down and get back and go. I'm not really great. So I'll be back if I'm feeling alright. Maybe I'll take some more. I didn't take any. I'll be fine. Now that I'll be like up there. Big dude, I should hopefully be back. If not, I'll take me. I'll be down for tomorrow. So again, too much. Just more organizing. Ready to pack. Yada yada yada.